And Plenty Good Room is one of those songs that deals with a couple of things. And in my mind, these images are conjured up. I talked a little bit earlier about the services, church services being the same, in the same building, in the same church. African Americans and European Americans worshiping at the same time. And here's the thing. If you go around to a lot of churches, even in our area, I'm from Blue Mountain County, you'll find these small churches, Baptist and Methodist churches, and they'll all have balconies. And I remember getting ready to do a wedding at one place, and someone who was not familiar with the history of the balconies in these churches kind of said, wow, this church has a balcony. Like, that's a special thing. Like, your church has a balcony. And it was interesting because a lot of those churches are, hundreds of years old, over 100 years old. And so I just, in conversation with the person, I just said, well, that's where the enslaved population would sit. Think about that. So when you go to these little churches out in a lot of these communities, you'll see the balcony. And I think about this idea of plenty good room. That these enslaved people crowded, and the balconies are not big. And you think about summertime and summertime heat, where does it go? Yeah, you get the idea. And I just think about these people being crowded up in these balconies, hot. And then looking down on the floor and seeing our captors, white Americans, sitting with plenty of room. And I think about the song that would start to rise up. And this song says, plenty good room, plenty good room. Plenty good room in my Father's kingdom. And I love the part that says, choose your seat and sit down. And it just makes me think about even today in God's kingdom, in God's economy, that we can choose our seat. Now, I go deeper into that and even saying, I'm going to choose the seat of an educator. I'm not going to see myself as an enslaved person. I'm going to choose the seat of an educator. I'm going to choose the seat of a doctor. I'm going to choose the seat of a lawyer. I'm going to choose the seat of an abolitionist. I'm going to choose a seat that's going to make my position in this life so much better. And so I think about this, the conjuring, that kind of conjures in my mind the longing to be free. This is plenty good room.
Plenty good room, plenty good room, plenty good room in my Father's kingdom. Plenty good room, plenty good room. Choose your seat and sit down. Plenty good room, plenty good room, plenty good room in my Father's kingdom. Plenty good room, plenty good room. Choose your seat and sit down. Plenty good room, plenty good room, plenty good room in my Father's kingdom. Plenty good room, plenty good room. Choose your seat and sit down. I got a long white road up in heaven, I know. I got a long white road up in heaven, I know. I got a plenty good room, plenty good room, plenty good room in my Father's kingdom, plenty good room, plenty good room. Choose your seat and sit down. Plenty good room, plenty good room, plenty good room in my Father's kingdom, plenty good room.